Ooh. Blue, yellow. Let's see what happens.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the number 9 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense comes on the field first today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He's going to hand this off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
The Gamecocks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Hand it off for a draw. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Running a quarterback sneak here.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. They'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the Michigan Wolverines offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And the game just good enough for a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's caught. It's Marshall. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
And the Wolverines will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the return. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the offense is back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass not complete. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. He'll field the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Using his legs, it's Marshall.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Play action fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Pump over the middle. It's Hamilton. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, fires it to the wideout. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
See if they can convert the point after. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a shotgun run call. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's York. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what to hope for in a playoff game as we begin the 2nd period. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Receiver in motion now. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Receiver makes the catch. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. The Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Play action here on 1st down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Hand off to the right side. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. That's a design quarterback keeper. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll down this just inside the 35. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. And there's the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dump off caught by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Rips off a big gain all the way to the plus 43-yard line.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quick throw, catch made. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And the Gamecocks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Handoff from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Breaks free. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards. Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. 1st down here for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. The short completion of the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of, and a compelling 1st half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about, but I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. Chris, let's send things back to you and Kirk for what should... second half as we eagerly anticipate we'll be moving on to the next round of this college football playoff.
He's got it inside the 15. And they get him to the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they get the second half started with their running play. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Second down after that previous play. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. They'll run it here. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
First down and 10 now. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Escapes the pocket. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback. And he uses...
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll run it with the draw play. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back has it on a screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making a tackle short of the first down.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the ball rolls dead.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
So it's first and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Pulls it in. It's Marshall. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Marshall. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Wolverines pick up enough yards to move the sticks. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And it's good for a first down to the 36. The Wolverines come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, almost intercepted. Big guy would love to have that one back. Couldn't quite hold on. And the Wolverines will have to kick it away. Hunter getting a workout here, on for the 5th time today. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Breaks loose at the 40. You get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And they'll kick it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Some positive signs in that last drive, but it stalled. They had to settle for a punt. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
On the ground, it's Marshall. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a... in his pursuit of a national championship. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. Running with purpose. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They look to throw it here on second down, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Need to pick up something here on third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Griffin. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And completion makes it second and short. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Pressure is coming. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running past the 45. They can't slow him down. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A quick throw out left, complete. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught in the flat by the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Gamecocks line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And the freshman brings him down quickly. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of it, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They did some good things in the last drive. Moved it a long way, but eventually stalled out. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. It's going to bring up 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And the second effort there will earn him the 1st down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback for recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
No connection there. The pass is incomplete. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw it again. It's a quick grab. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And just like that, Chris, we got a touchdown here, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead. Unbelievable to watch this quarterback and this offense work.
Extra point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's York. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. 1st down and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick completion to the tight end.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. 3rd down now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. Defense trying to get this stop here and send us to overtime. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
The offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, South Carolina, to take the lead in the final minute.
What a job by this offense to get this go-ahead score with such little time left. I loved how they managed the clock, managed the situation. They score, and now you give your opponent such little time to have a chance to come back and tie this game up.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And he fields it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they start the drive. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He makes the grab. And they'll finally bring him down. A big gain there to end the game, but he stopped short and the clock will run out. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. In Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.